Braxton Lewis will be making just his third start in 13 appearances tonight. He's been primarily used as a reliever, but with departures and roster shakeups later on in the season, everybody's got to fill a different role when they're called upon. 2-2 on Crosland. Lewis looking to strike out the side. Here's the pitch. Crosland checks his swing on a pitch in the dirt, and he went around. That's strike 3. Braxton Lewis strikes out the side in the bottom of the first. The right field wall is very short, 322 feet to the foul pole, and it's only about 4 feet high. Here's the 3-1. Jackson takes up and away, and that loads the bases for Brady Francisco. Now he's got to find the strike zone here. You do not want to force in the game's first run. Here's the payoff. Francisco takes upstairs, and Masonis does exactly that. It's a bases-loaded walk from Clay Masonis, and the Flyboys lead 1-0 here in the top of the second. In the number 9 spot now, but he knows getting on base is the number 1 priority here. The 2-2 pitch. Jordan hits a tapper to the right side. Going to be tough for anybody to get an out. Jackson Berry has to put it in his pocket, and everybody's safe. There's that speed from Micah Jordan. He legs out the RBI infield hit, and the Flyboys now lead 2-0. Lewis deals. Swinging a broken bat liner up the middle. Chance for 2. Inge to Kim for 1. The throw to first. It's a 4-6-3 double play. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Evans hits a high drive to deep right field. Danny Wallace at the warning track in front of the short porch. Makes the catch, leaping into the outfield fence. He just took a home run away from Eli Evans. Mentioned that short fence out there in right field. That line drive twisted Danny Wallace all around, but he made the catch with his blue glove just above the top of the outfield fence for out number 1. That is one of the best defensive plays by any Flyboys outfielder this season. Here's the 1-1. Torbett hits a slow roller to short. Routine for Cameron Kim. The throw to first retires Torbett, and Braxton Lewis works out of the 2-on, 2-out jam. After 3, Greenville leads Elizabethton 2-0 on the Flyboys Baseball Network. Here's the 2-2. Patton turns on one, hits it down towards the corner. This ball is headed toward the wall. Jace Patton turns on the burners. Here's the throw to second. It is way late. And Jace Patton is 2 for 2. He picks up a 1-out double here in the 4th. Here's the payoff to Jackson. Swinging a line drive toward the right field corner. This ball is well struck, and it is out of here. 2 of Dylan Jackson's 3 homers this season have been opposite field shots over the short porch here in Elizabethton. This one doubles the Flyboys' lead. It's 4-0 Greenville in the top of the 4th. Here's the 1-0. Lewis hits a hard line drive down the left field line, headed toward the corner. Eli Evans is going to score. Micah Jordan running from a different zip code to retrieve it. Lennox Lively gets the stop sign at third base. Dante Lewis with his second double in 3 innings. And Elizabethton is on the board. It's 4-1 in the 5th. So now men on second and third for Jack Torbett. He represents the tying run. And you feel like here, if Jack Torbett reaches base, it would bring Jordan Crosland to the plate. It feels like that might be the end of the road for Braxton Lewis, because Crosland is 0 for 2, but he is the most dangerous hitter in this Elizabethton lineup. Entered tonight hitting .360 with 32 RBIs in 39 games. Here's the 1-1. Swinging a chopper up the middle, off Lewis's glove, and everybody's going to be safe. That's one of those where your reflexes get the better of you on the mound. Braxton Lewis tried to stab at that ground ball as it was headed towards shortstop. He couldn't get it, but it killed the momentum of the baseball. 4-2 Flyboys on the RBI infield hit from Jack Torbett. Men on the corners with 2 out in the bottom of the 5th. And here's Jordan Crosland. Here's the 1-0. Crosland hits a high fly ball to deep right center field. Reed Hare back at the wall, leaping, and he caught that. Oh my goodness! Reed Hare just took away extra bases from Jordan Crosland to keep the Flyboys in the lead after the 5th inning. This game would have at least been tied. He leapt right under the 395-foot sign, put his body on the line, and made a spectacular catch to take away extra bases from Elizabethton's most dangerous hitter. A pair of fantastic plays in the outfield by the Flyboys defense. One by Danny Wallace, and that one by Reed Hare. Jordan Crosland was robbed of a double at the wall in right center by Reed Hare. Runner goes from first. The pitch is inside. Throw from Francisco. The tag from Inge is in time, and Jackson Berry is caught swiping second base. That was a perfect throw from Brady Francisco. The Flyboys are one of the best teams in the league at controlling the running game. Tyler Inge, all he had to do was catch that ball and swipe his glove straight down. Here's the payoff pitch. Evans hits a ground ball towards second base. Tyler Inge is up with it, and he throws to first to retire Eli Evans and end the inning. Good job by Jack Novak coming out of the bullpen and stranding the inherited runner. As we go to the seventh, Flyboys lead Elizabethton 4-2. Danny Wallace has grounded out all 3 times tonight. Now 4 for 14 on his young Flyboys season. But he's got good pop. He's due for one. He's been swinging it well so far. Figure it's only a matter of time before he connects with another one. Flyboys looking to add to their 4-2 lead. Man at second with 2 outs in the top of the 7th. Here's the pitch. Wallace hits a high fly ball to deep right center field. This ball is way back, and it is gone. Danny Wallace was due, and he unloads on that one. It's the second 2-run homer for the Flyboys tonight. And Greenville now leads 6-2 in the top of the 7th. Danny Wallace with his first home run in a Flyboys uniform. Man, he has been such a good addition for Greenville late in the season. Here's the pitch. Swinging a weak grounder to the left side. Charging it is the shortstop Torbett. Low throw across, gets away to the dugout. Here comes Cameron Kim to home plate. He scores standing up. And Greenville catches a break on a throwing error by the Elizabethton shortstop. It's 7-2 here in the 7th inning. Here's the 2-2. Patton hits a high drive toward right center field. Hustling over is Dante Lewis, and he makes the catch to end the inning. A 10-pitch at-bat, won by Colton Williams on the mound. 7 straight retired by the Elizabethton reliever. He's going to need some help from the bats, though. Elizabethton needs 5 to tie and 6 to win as we go to the last of the 9th. And the River Riders are down to their final strike here tonight. Evan Kay looking to sew this one up. Send Crosland packing with an 0 for 5 ledger, which would be his quietest offensive performance in any game against the Flyboys this season. Here's the 1-2. Crosland takes strike 3, and that's it. Evan Kay nails it down in the final 2 innings. 3 strikeouts as the Flyboys improve to 21 and 16 on the season. Greenville holds serve in the Appy League West. The second longest start of the season by any Flyboys pitcher. Braxton Lewis delivered 5 2/3 innings of 2-run ball in this game. A great job by him. Jack Novak and Evan Kay, the only 2 relievers that were needed to record the final few outs. Big swings of the bat in this game, a pair of 2-run homers, one from Dylan Jackson, and Danny Wallace getting his first home run in a Flyboys uniform to add some insurance in the 7th inning. Your final, Greenville 7, Elizabethton 2.